Turning now to the Padres. Yes, they are going all in. They made some serious noise at that trading deadline, including, of course, landing superstar Juan Soto.
Your social feeds were blowing up yesterday, and here's why. We're going to welcome back former Padres All-Star Heath Bell into the mix. Thanks for joining us again, Heath. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Look, we talked before the trading deadline yesterday. Boy, a lot's changed in 24 hours since we last touched base with you, but we did touch on the importance of landing Juan Soto, and that happened. Tell us about your initial reactions.
I'm excited. You know, the Padres the front office is finally going out there and getting offense, what the Padres need. They also got Josh Bell, that is like third in the major leagues with the most multiple hit games in the league right now. So it's really exciting day for the Padres that we got two good bats, one superstar bat and another one that could be a future superstar. So it's exciting right now.
I know a lot of the Nats fans are upset because Soto's a 23-year-old. He's a stud. His resume's been building. And this is something, a generational player you can build around at his young age, right?
Yeah, and what's really exciting with this is usually you trade for a guy for half a season or you get one season. I mean, the Padres get him this year and 2 more years before he's actually becoming a free agent. So it's one of those things. I mean, we got Tatis Jr. and then now Soto. So it's like we got 2 generational future players in our organization, and it's just a great time to be a Padre fan.
And I got to ask you, Heath, I mean, so many of the posts by the Padres especially were, you know, these videos of Tatis and Soto hugging, but in different uniforms. Right. Now saying how exciting it's going to be when they finally get to wear the same uniform. Tell us what you know about their relationship.
Well, I just know in a relationship, I mean, here's the thing. All baseball players are somewhat good. We're like families, even if you're on a different team. And I think those 2 guys, as you can see, most All-Star games, you know, it seemed like they knew each other. Maybe they built a relationship at the All-Star game or during the season. So I don't know personally if they're really tight friends, but it kind of seems that way. So I really hope it is. It's just kind of like Machado and Tatis didn't really know each other. And then they met in spring training, and Machado was like, we need Tatis when he was a rookie. Yeah. Bring him up, and Eric Hosmer, you know, they convinced the organization to bring him up, and he's been a stellar player ever since then. So I think the family of the players in San Diego is great. And when you have a good common core nucleus, family unity, and there's great stars, it really helps, and they'll win them a lot more games now. Something
about that bond growing when you're all winning together, right? It's pretty good stuff. Right.
Touch on Josh Bell a little bit. I mean, all-star, big presence he's going to have on first base, and also a big presence with his bat.
Well, I mean, Josh Bell's one of those guys that I think everybody's talking about Soto, and they're forgetting about Bell. And you know, I like to say all the Bells, even though we're not related, you know, all the Bells are great players.
That's right.
So, you know, he's one of those guys that I think people are overlooked, but he's going to be a big impact for us. I mean, he's a really good hitter, and he's a really good first baseman. So it's the Padres did a really good job this time for the trade deadline. Josh Bell's going to be one of those guys, unsung hero at the end of the year. Everybody's going to be like, wow, I love this Bell guy.
Now, Heath, I want to ask you, too, because so many other teams did trades, but no one's talking about those as much as the Padres. I mean, this is national news. Preller, the money that he's making, moving around, things like that, and trading around. What is his strategy? What do you think he's going after? The stardom?
Well, I think right now, I mean, it's good to see Preller going after offense. We have never really gone after offense. We've always gone after pitching. And he finally went out and got a guy. I mean, a couple years ago, Mookie Betts, we were in the hunting with. We lost to the Dodgers. Max Scherzer, last trade deadline. We lost this year. Preller made sure that we didn't lose. So it was really exciting to see him, you know, not lose for the 3rd year in a row, and for the Padres actually to win and get the big name player. And it seemed like the last couple of years, everybody that got a big name player went to the World Series. So I think it's our turn this year.
All right, we got to run here, Heath, but any predictions? This is hopefully a playoff-bound team.
I think it's going to come down to us and the Dodgers in the playoffs to who's go to the World Series. So
Ooh,
go
like
Padres.
You heard it here first.
All right,
from Heath Bell.
Good stuff.
Thanks for joining us again this morning, Heath.